Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Good morning, good afternoon. I hope you are doing very well. As you can see, today's video also is being recorded from my car, inside my car, and it's very cold here today. But I wanted to get this video out to the family. Well, with that being said, if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so. And let's delve into today's lesson. And today's lesson is about Arabic verbs, measure 5. With that being said, without further ado, let's jump into it. Here we are. أوزان الفعل الثلاثي. أوزان الفعل الثلاثي. So today's lesson is going to be about الوزن 5, measure 5. And measure 5 is a reflexive of measure 2. I will link the video that I talked about measure 2 down in the description box. So please check that out. And then so you can draw the comparison between the two. So measure 2, pretty much to recap for measure 2 is fa'ala. So fa'ala is measure 2. Darraba is measure 2. Jammala is measure 2. But today's measure is we adding the ta, tafa'ala, tadarraba, tajammala. So darraba is being in measure 2. Darraba is to train somebody else. Darraba is to train someone else. Jammala is to beautify something else. But in today's measure is we adding the ta, and adding the ta, will make it reflexive. So as you can see here, measure 5 is reflexive of 2. Reflexive means you do these actions to yourself. So here in this one, tadarraba is to train yourself, not to train someone. If you are training someone, will be darraba. If you train yourself, will be tadarraba, or to exercise yourself. So jammala is to make something else beautiful, but tajammala is to make yourself beautiful, if that makes sense. So that's why, today's measure is reflexive of measure 2. So tadarraba, let's take it, is to train yourself. تدرب, he trained himself. يتدرب, he trains by himself, for himself. And then the imperative form is تدرب, so someone ordering you to train yourself. تدرب. And then المصدر is تدرب. See, تدرب, تدرب. So تدرب is trainings, training that you do it for yourself. Mutadarrib is the trainee. Mutadarrib is the trainee because you're doing the act to oneself. Mutadarrab is the thing that's being trained on. Okay. Tajammala. Tajammala is to beautify oneself. Tajammala, he beautified, if that makes sense. Yatajammal, he beautifies himself. So, and someone giving you an order, tajammal, beautify yourself. And then tajammul is beautifying oneself. Mutajammil is the beautifier, or this person who makes himself or herself beautiful or handsome. Mutajammal is the thing that being beautified. It's like the face or the hair, what have you. Tajamma'a, tajamma'a is to gather oneself. So you take yourself and meet up with other people. Tajamma, he gathered himself with other colleagues or friends. Yatajamma'u, he gathers. He takes himself to meet other people. Tajammu', someone is giving an order. Tajamma' means gather with other people. Tajammu' is gathering, or meeting up. Mutajamma' is the gatherer, the person who takes himself to meet with other people. Mutajamma is that's the object, and the place is the same. So takallama is to speak, because this is measure 5. If it is measure 2, would be kallama. Kallama is to make someone else speak. So, but here the person himself is speaking, or herself is speaking. Takallama. So takallama, he spoke, sorry. يتكلم, he speaks. تكلم, that's the imperative, the order. Speak. And then تكلم is he speaking or talking. تتكلم, تكلم. So this one lam has the dhamma. متكلم is the speaker, the person who speaks. And متكلم is the topic or the issue that this guy spoke about or speaking about. So تحدث also to speak or to conversate, like to have a conversation. تحدث, he spoke or he said something. يتحدث, he speaks. تحدث, that's the order. Speak. تحدث is speaking or conversation. متحدث is the speaker. And متحدث is the topic or the issue that this guy is speaking about or talking about. نعم. تألم. So in Arabic, alam is pain. So تألم is to suffer, or like to suffer from the pain. تألم, he agonized or he suffered the pain because, as I said, alam is pain. يتألم, he suffers from the pain. تألم, someone order you to suffer from the pain. تألم, suffer or have pain. تألم is agonizing or having pain. متألم is the sufferer of the pain or the somebody or the person who is enduring the pain. They call it متألم. And متألم is the pain that this guy is suffering from. تأخر, تأخر is to be late, or someone is making himself or herself to be late. تأخر, he was late or he's being late. يتأخر, he lates. If that is a word, if this is a word, late, or just to be late, that's the present tense. تأخر, someone is giving you an order to be late. تأخر, be late. So تأخر is being late. This is the noun. متأخر is the person who is late. متأخر. And then تذكر. تذكر is to recall. And تذكر, same as this one. He recalled or he remembered something. يتذكر, he remembers or he recalls something. تذكر, someone is giving you an order to remember something. تذكر, remember. So تذكر is recalling or remembering something. متذكر is the recaller or the remember, or the person who remembers. And then متذكر is the thing that is being recalled or remembered. توسل, توسل is to plead or to beg for something. Like, please do this, or please, help me. توسل, to bleed, to plead, not to bleed. So to bleed is different than to plead. So توسل, he pleaded or he begged for something. يتوسل, he begged. توسل, that is the command or the imperative. توسل, plead or ask or beg for something. Tawassul is pleading or begging. Mutawassil is the person who pleads or he begs, the person who begs for something. Mutawassal is the things that is being begged for or pleaded for. Tahassana, tahassana is to fortify. So tahassana is somebody, this person is fortifying him or herself. Was he's doing this for herself or for himself? As opposed to, if we will recall, measure two will be hassana. Hassana is to fortify, say, something else like his house. But here, this guy himself fortifies himself against something, say the enemy. So the hassana, he fortified himself. Yet the hassan, he fortifies. The hassan, someone is giving you a command to fortify or to take a cover, to be in a safe place. Tahassun, that is fortifying. Mutahassin is the person or the fortifier, the person who fortifies himself, called mutahassin. Mutahassan is the fort itself. the fort itself or the place of fortifying. تصدق, تصدق is to give charity or to donate. تصدق, he gave charity or he donated something. يتصدق, he gives charity or donation. تصدق is someone ordering you to give charity or to give donation. تصدق, تصدق is donation or charity. متصدق is the donor or the charity giver. متصدق is the things being donated. If you donate $10, so $10 will be متصدق. تخرج is to graduate, but to graduate yourself, not someone else. If you are a teacher or a professor, تخرج, to graduate somebody else, like students. But here, you yourself being a student and you graduate yourself from college. تخرج, so تخرج, he graduated. That means he graduated himself from a university. يتخرج, he graduates. And then تخرج, someone is giving you an order to graduate. تخرج, graduate. تخرج is graduation. تخرج is graduation. متخرج is a graduate. متخرج is the graduate, but here it does not make a lot of sense. So متخرج is the graduate, the person who's graduating. So تعلم, تعلم is to learn. So in measure two is علم. علم means like me being a teacher, I teach you. So علم is to teach, but تعلم is reflexive, to learn. I myself learn. So in order to teach you, I need to learn a lot of stuff to teach you, if that makes sense. So تعلم is reflexive. I learn myself in order to علم, to teach you. So تعلم, he learned. يتعلم, he learns. تعلم, someone is given an order. تعلم, learn. So تعلم is learning. متعلم is a learner. متعلم is the subject or the materials that are being learned by me. Okay? So this is the difference between measure 2 and measure 5. Measure 5 reflexive, measure 2 causative. So allama is to teach, that means I cause you to learn, but as opposed to ta'allama is myself, I cause myself to learn. So also jahaza, jahaza is to prepare something. So if there is a lesson, I need to prepare it, say jahaza. But tajahaza is I prepare myself. It's reflexive. Tajahaza is to prepare oneself. Tajahaza, he prepared himself. Yatajahaz, he prepares himself, or she prepares herself. Tajahaz, someone order you to prepare, to be ready. Tajahaz, prepare. Tajahuz is preparation. Mutajahiz is the preparer. Mutajahiz is the preparer. And mutajahhaz is the thing that is being prepared. شكرا جزيلا. Thank you so much. وأراكم في الفيديو القادم إن شاء الله. See you in the next video by the will of God. Peace. Salam.